Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And somebody emailed me. They didn't say a line thickness, so I'm just doing it in hairline, but they wanted red, black, alternating rings, about 15-inch circles. So one way you could do it would be just to contour them that far apart and then break them apart and just change the color of every other one, but it would take forever. So we're just going to draw a 15-inch circle. My ratio is locked, so it's even. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to go to, I kind of did some measurements. Well, I didn't, I'm just going off what I did before. I'm going to go to effects and contour to the inside one time, 0.25. Now I'm going to go to object and break the contour apart. I'm going to set my nudge factor on 18 inches. I'm going to move that over. I'm going to take this one and now I'm going to contour 15 times at a half an inch. Now I'm going to black. I could change it to red, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to get some offset colors. I'm going to select it all. I'm going to go to object and break the contour apart. And a lot of times they're still grouped together, which they are. So I'm going to select it all again and go to group and ungroup. And now I can select them all and hit F12 on the keyboard and make them all red. And I do not know why that's not working. There we go. Sometimes you have to pick another color. Now take this one and do the same thing. And remember, it's a 1/4 inch smaller. We'll go ahead and go to object and break contour apart. And we'll go ahead and ungroup them just in case they want to do something with them. But then we'll just nudge all this over. And now we have every other line. Now I can't imagine why you'd want to do that. The only thing I could, and I don't ask a lot of questions sometimes. The only thing I'm thinking that could be possible, if you wanted to cut out the red and just vector mark, so that way you'd have something this thick with a cut line through it, but don't cut all the way through it. And you could do that very easily, and I would play it safe, just in case this is what they're going to do. I would actually take one of the colors and move it out of the way. Well, remember I ungrouped them all, so that really wouldn't work. But let's use this one. There we go. Let me put that back. Remember, I ungrouped everything. Now you could do that with find and replace, but put this in your laser bed, take the red and nudge it up. Well, the one is not in the group. So I'm going to Control G, group them. So without moving this, I would actually move this out of the way and put that in that spot. And I would run this in a vector at like 100 speed at 75 power, so it won't cut all the way through, but it's going to mark it. And then take that out of the way, and you could color map it. But by the time you get your color mapping done, you could be done. And then cut this out at whatever power and speed it's going to take you to get through the wood. And then you would have a vector line just like this. I'm actually going to change this to like a green so it shows off a little better. Well, that doesn't really show off. Or the flip. Well, I don't have the whole thing. Let's go to group and ungroup. You know what? I never broke the contour apart. That's probably why it was working. So now we got it blue. So what's going to happen, that blue line is going to be just a vector engraved line. And I guess they're wanting rings is the only reason I could figure out what they're really doing. But that's how you could do it. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.